I do have a Kimbo, I just need to get games with them.
Currently my husband's in the background, so you'll hear him every so often, so it's fine. I do have other places to record, but this seemed like the better place. My bedroom is currently a tip, so I couldn't really record there. And yeah, so I'm going to record here with him in the background. It's fine. Welcome to my third pregnancy vlog. I am now 18 weeks pregnant. So yes, it's been about a month since I last updated you guys with my pregnancy. So I did a big jump. I was meant to record this 2 weeks ago, but every time I was meant to record, my son ended up being ill, so I had to hold off for as long as possible. So now that he's not here, I'm able to record. Baby is the size of a sweet potato, which is about 5.6, and that's from the head to the bum. So that's not counting on the legs, so about...
Behind you, dude, there's one in the house.
That's about...
There's one in the little house area.
That. And then add on the legs like that. So, quite a big baby now. So it's a big difference. And the baby weighs about 6.7 ounces. So, it's not so light anymore. Still light, but I feel the pressure. Especially when I need to go to the toilet now. Because I feel like I need to go every hour. Things that have been happening the past month due to my pregnancy. Fatigue's back. I'm tired a lot. My husband's now started letting me sleep in on a morning. Yesterday he didn't because I got up before him. I just couldn't sleep. So yeah, fatigue's setting again. I'm wanting to sleep a lot more. So I'm napping throughout the day. Which I guess is normal because I napped a lot with Levi. But with this one, I'm trying not to nap as much because with Levi, every time I was over Ross's, when he was living with his mum, I was going over and falling straight to sleep for about 3 hours.
No, thank you.
And then I was also sleeping on a night. At home, I can't really do that with a child running about. So I'm basically napping when Levi ends up falling asleep because of him being ill. We know it's not a bug. For all we know, it could be he's allergic to something because he's getting the runs a lot. So we've got med doctors. But yeah, compared to the pregnancy with Levi and this pregnancy, completely different. I'm trying not to sleep as much. Trying being the operative word. Because it is really, really hard. But yeah, I'm needing to pee more, which isn't fun. Because I feel like I need to pee every hour. And that's without drinking loads. I'm not drinking hard. I'm drinking when I feel thirsty. Maybe when there's a drink left on my table, I'll drink that. So yeah. My eating habits though, they're kind of a bit weird at the moment. Cause basically I can't eat a full meal unless I don't eat for like 3-4 hours, which is really hard for me because I like snacking. So yesterday I had my breakfast, I had my dinner, and then I waited till tea time. And I was able to eat all my tea. I probably left a couple of chips and some peas. But yeah. But yeah. I pretty much ate everything. Where tonight, I've been snacking a lot today. I mean a lot. So I haven't eaten all my tea. My tea is completely sat there eyeing me up because my eyes are too big for my belly. Which is quite funny to see.
Mine's quite fine.
Yes. Also, I haven't had any water infections still, touch wood. Which is a great sign because with Levi I would have had up to now about 3 or 4 with Levi because I was getting them every month with Levi. It was horrendous. But this time I've had none. So I thought I had one. It just turned out I had a stomach bug. I had a stomach bug about a month ago. It's just not long after I recorded the last video. And I had a stomach bug, and I just felt like I need to go all the time. And I went to the doctors afterwards, like after it calmed down, because I still felt like I need to wee all the time. And it ended up being, no, I don't have a urine infection. It's just either the babies decide to lie comfortably on my bladder continuously, or my bladder's just not working the way it should be, and I need to pee all the time. It's calmed down. I'm able to hold my liquids now. I'm not having to go as much as I was having to go, so that's a good sign. I was at the midwife 2 weeks ago, no, a week ago.
What the?
Week and a bit ago.
Of course.
And I found that appointment useless. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It was completely useless because the fact is they don't check anything apart from your blood pressure and your urine. Then what was the point of having the appointment? Because it used to be at 16/17, because my appointment was on the 17th. Well, it's the end of 16 weeks /17.
Fuck you, Mikey.
I went to the midwife appointment, and with Levi they checked the heartbeat because it was just a normal thing. And now they don't check it because they're scared they're not going to find the heartbeat. If I can find the heartbeat at home, I'm pretty sure you can find it there. But I guess it's for those who are a bit bigger, like their BMI's higher, that they can't get the heartbeat as well, where I'm really small, which is really annoying. But yeah, so I'm guessing that's why they don't check it anymore. Plus, I think it was making parents worried that the heartbeat wasn't being found or something. So yeah, Fun. Movement. Well, as I mentioned before in my last video, this child's active. And we found out last night how active. Because decided to get comfy in bed at bedtime, wanted to go sleep. I think I was watching videos with Ross.
Nothing worth a damn.
And laid on my side watching videos with Ross. And baby decided that was the time it wanted to kick my hip continuously, which was getting quite painful. So I wonder what I'm going to be like later on. So a very active child again.
Let me check.
Very active. It's it's gonna sound strange, but I feel like this is a completely different pregnancy compared to the last one. Cause this one I want to say I'm in more pain. Last one, yeah, I had water infection, so I was in pain down there anyway. But this one, I'm having worse back pain. I'm now having hip pain / cracking hips. So I'm going to have to mention that to the midwife now.
I have dead silence.
Because that started a few days ago. But actually, yeah. But 4 days ago now. And I've been to the doctors and they said just keep taking paracetamol, wait until you see the midwife.
Serve my strand real quick.
So that's not fun because it's really painful because at the moment I don't have a pregnancy pillow. We're waiting for that to come. But it's getting quite painful on a night, and on a morning I'm struggling to get up because my back hurts that much. So I'm having to reposition how I'm sitting now. That's why I'm on a hard back chair. Well, it's not a hard back, it's a computer chair that I need a new one of. But yeah, I'm having to sit on that now because my back hurts a lot. And my hips, I can't curl up in a ball as much anymore because my hips just ache all the time. So that isn't fun at all. But luckily I'm at the hospital Friday because today's Saturday. I'm at the hospital on Friday for a scan, and that'll be the gender scan and also the checks and everything. So yeah, and I can mention to the midwife there that I have hip problems and they're really hurting. And like they're really hurting, so hopefully I'll be put back into physio, because I was in physio with Levi as well, but that was for my back, and that was further on. I was like past 20 weeks when I had backache with Levi, where with this one I started having backache at 16, 17 weeks, so it's not fun right now. I feel like all I'm doing is whining, and Ross will agree to this one, because it does seem like I'm whining a lot and moaning on because it hurts. So yeah, I don't know if I told you guys last time, but with this pregnancy they've now put me on baby aspirin. It's like, I think it's like 5 milligram of aspirin, and it's to do with the placenta. It's to help get blood flow through to the placenta, so to make sure the placenta's working so the baby doesn't end up small. Could Levi was small. Hi Russ. But yeah, they've got me on baby aspirin to see if it's anything to do with that, because they were scared that the reason Levi was small because my placenta wasn't working, and I can tell you now, it had nothing to do with my placenta. My placenta had no problems whatsoever. It was a fact of I was throwing up a lot with Levi, like. I'm not gonna swear. With Levi, I was throwing up a lot, so obviously I was struggling to keep things down. Also, I went into early labour, and I'm not all that big.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I am 5'2", no, just under 5'2", and I don't know what they were expecting, because as you can see, I'm tiny. I'm not a big person. And neither's Ross. Ross is a midget.
That's up to you, dude. If you think you're going to get that high,
yeah.
then yeah, maybe.
So I think they're expecting a massive baby this time. It's like, no, I'm not wanting a massive baby, and I'm wanting to go to full term. And if they end up saying I'm having a massive baby, I'm going for C-section. I don't like the idea of down there tearing again. Okay. I tore last time. Yeah. I didn't have stitches, but I tore, and yeah. I still blame the midwife who I had because of that. She handed as Levi's head's coming out, so I kind of tore. I didn't like the midwife last time. But anyway, I think it's time for a belly shot. I've talked enough for today. That's all I can update you on, so let's get on with the belly shot. So here is baby bump number 2. 18 weeks. Yeah. It's very noticeable now. Very, very noticeable now that there is a baby in there. There's no hiding it now of how big I'm getting. You can even see my line already of going round. So yeah. And my pregnancy line down the middle, which is slightly off-centre. But yeah, this is baby number 2 at 18 weeks.
Let's see if this works.
So, yeah. I'm finding it hard putting tops on now, because you can see with this top here,
I like how our clan tag has not
it's
changed.
stretching quite a lot, so I'm going to have to find all my
Since last time we
pregnancy clothes out again. Which isn't fun, because all the clothes I own are quite tight. So I'm going to have to wear dresses again. So,
oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I shall see you in the next one, which will be the gender reveal one. So, see you later, guys.
Well, yeah,
bye.
We're losing.